with another YouTube video. Okay, so first off, let me just introduce myself. My name is Essie. I am the owner of We Rock Faces Lash Brow Skin Bar, located in the DFW, that is in Texas. I've been a lash artist for 5 years. This coming May will actually make 6 years. So I've actually stopped taking clients, and now I am just mentoring and of course servicing the clients that I still have, because there's still a truckload of them that I try to fit in my weeks. So if you are interested in hearing more lash tips, tricks, and advice on just becoming a badass lash boss, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to this channel. Alright, so you read the title, so I'm going to give you guys tips on how to become a badass lash boss. You're going to see me looking down because I did pre-write the notes, because I tend to talk a lot and I don't want to get off on like something else. So first and foremost, to become a badass lash tech is you need a badass camera, guys. It is very important, especially with this day and social media. People want to see what you are doing. If you have an older phone that does not convert over to Instagram or to Facebook and it looks too blurry and stuff, throw it away. It is not going to help you achieve the goals that you need as far as turning those followers into clients. You need a new phone with a great bomb ass camera. My camera that I'm shooting from right now is actually a Samsung Galaxy S20. Don't sleep on Galaxy. I do not have an iPhone. I ain't never had no iPhone for none of the content that I shoot on my Instagram, on my Facebook, or right here on YouTube. Everything is shot from my Galaxy, and as you can see, the camera is bomb as hell. So you need a bomb camera so that you can have the most beautiful pictures displayed on your page without a filter. Pictures without a filter. Alright? So the second thing that you need is you definitely need to take a lash technique course, or and then of course in addition to that, practice. So just like the best analogy I can give you is with the hairstylist, right? If I'm a hairstylist and let's just say I was still doing like old school jerry curls and stuff, well, that really is not doing well in the current market. So you want to make sure that you take an up-to-date class on lashes and the technique that's being done. Right now, colors, really bomb wispy lashes, volume, over dramatic are in and they are popping. Now, not every client will want this, because majority of mine, they still love hybrid, but my clientele is definitely a way more mature crowd. The women are most commonly, they are in corporate America, they're nurses, they're teachers and stuff, so they like something a little bit mild. However, there are so many young ladies out there who are now getting lash extensions, so you want to make sure you're just up to date and well versed on this technique. So make sure that you shop around, do your research to see who's going to offer the best technique and what's going to go with your schedule. All right. Once you take that lash crash, you need to practice. Rule of thumb for me is do 20 sets. Yes, I said 20 sets. Do 20 sets before you start charging for that particular one. That way, one, you've worked on your technique a lot, and I do mean full sets and fills combined. One, you've worked on your technique with that. Two, the more you do, the faster you get, the more comfortable you get. And it's really important that you be more comfortable with doing a certain lash set rather than fast, all right? It's always quality over quantity when doing lashes. All right, so then the next thing you want to do is you want to create you a beautiful lash space, right? Something comfortable, something cozy, somewhere you're happy to be. Yes, I have a lash suite now, but I actually started in my house in an extra spare bedroom, all right? So I had the walls painted. I had a nice little comfy little chair. Nobody ever really sat in the chair, but the chair had my little lash pillows in it. I had like a bookshelf with things that just reminded me of lashing and little sayings that said stuff like keep going and all kinds of things. So make sure you set up your space. It's comfortable, it's cute, it's cozy for your clients, it's somewhere you want to be. That way, because you're technically going to work, whether you're practicing and working on a client, it's a space that you actually look forward to being in. All right, so the next thing to become a badass lash tech is you always want to be professional. So make sure that you grab you a booking site. So I use Schedule. It's spelled S-H-E-D-U-L. All right, not schedule, Schedule. So that website is completely free, or at least it was free ever since they merged with Fresha. Okay, but Fresha I think you have to pay for. But if you go in the back way to Schedule, I don't think that you have to pay for it. If you do, I'm sorry. There are other booking websites that you can get on that are free. I think Setmore is free, S-E-T-M-O-R-E. But in any case, there's places like Acuity, StyleSeat, which are the more popular ones. And sometimes it's worth it to just pay for those. Those website has all kinds of little bells and whistles on them that are just awesome. They are very thorough. You can add client consent forms and all that jazz to them, and you can even customize them. Some clients are very familiar with those websites too versus Setmore or Fresha. So you're more than likely will get someone who will go directly to StyleSeat and probably just simply type in Dallas, Texas lashes, and it's going to pull up a whole bunch of lash techs that are in Dallas, Texas from lashes. And hey, if you come up, they may even pick you depending on their zip code and where they're located. So there is an advantage to booking the websites in which you have to pay for. But you definitely want one so that you seem professional. You want to set prices, right? You want to look around at your competition that's out there and make sure that your prices are a little bit lower than them, because you're starting out. You're becoming a badass lash tech. So you need to get clients in there. So even if it's $5 or $10, whatever you can actually afford to do that's worth your time, you want to do a little deal on it and make sure it's a little bit lower. If you are going to do the same price or even a little bit more because you just can't afford to lose out on that much cash compared to your competitor, then I would recommend adding something to make up the difference. Like maybe you want to give them a free shampoo kit that's included with their first full set of lashes, something like that. But to build on that, also do a referral program for your clients, okay? This helped me so much in the beginning. I had made a little card and it had like 10 little spots on it. Every time they referred someone, I would mark one out, and when they got to 11, well, when they got to 10, it was full. They would have to return the full card, and the bill was completely free. So my girls were going crazy on it, referring people to me, and especially with me being home-based, I didn't want people coming into the home that were just complete strangers, so it made sure that I knew the people that were coming into my space, even if I didn't know them. So make sure you want to add you a referral program. All right? So another tip in becoming a badass lash tech is, like I said earlier, it's going to be quality over quantity. So you want to make sure you're lashing each person for at least 2.5 hours. And I know that seems like a very, 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 very long time, but in actuality, it's really not, especially when you're dividing that up between each eye. So you're going to give yourself probably about, let's say, 15 minutes of prep time and then an hour each on each eye. To be honest, if you've been lashing already prior to this video, then you're already aware that you can go 6 hours and do like a full set on somebody, where it ends up being 3 hours per eye. Well, guess what? you booked 3 people for today. So are you honestly going to lash each person for 6 hours each? No. That's going to be burnout for you. You're not going to want to continue being a lash tech. You're going to say, you know what? This isn't so cute. This isn't so pretty. And I ain't got time for this. And being a lash tech is one of the most rewarding jobs you can be, as far as being able to socialize with people and being your own boss. So do not burn yourself out early. All right. So the last tip I want to give you for being a badass lash tech, you want to post your pictures and your videos every day, and also make sure that you are educating your audience. So if I'm a beginner lash tech, how I would educate my audience is I would post things like showing them, you know, the different types of lash sets that they can get. You can get classic, you can get hybrid, you can get volume, you can get mega volume. These are the type of things that you can come get from me. I would teach them how to shampoo their lashes on my social media. I also would do maybe strips versus lash extensions and the benefits. I would educate them on how lash extensions do not damage or should not be damaging to their natural lashes, like all that jazz, all that. So in addition to that, I'm also going to be showing them my workspace of where I work at, so people can know what to expect when they come in. Hey, this is beautiful, it's relaxing, I got the jazz playing, I got the candles going. Like, I'm going to want to show them all those things so that it invites them in and it makes them want to be there. And don't forget to, every 30 days, introduce yourself to your new followers, because your new potential clients need to know what you look like, and they also need to know whether you're relatable. So you want to make sure you put in some personal facts like, hey, I like to travel. Hey, I have 2 kids. Hey, I'm married. You need to put all that stuff in there so that they can get to know you a little bit before they come visit you. So ladies, I hope that helped a little bit on how to become a badass lash boss. I know those things have definitely helped me. Again, make sure that you tune into this channel and hit like this, give me a thumbs up, sorry. Also subscribe to my channel, put in the comments some things that you would like to see from me, some things that you would like for me to talk about. Like I said, I have been a lash stylist for 5 years, almost 6 years, and just a few months here. And so I have tons of knowledge here, but I don't know what you guys want to see, so make sure you let me know. All right, so until next time, bye-bye.